Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I want to wish each and every one of you a wonderful Good Friday and a Holy Saturday and a Happy Easter. All right, here we go. Trump hosted Italy's Prime Minister Melania and said wonderful things about her and says that he's 100% confident there's going to be an EU tariff deal. Google was found guilty of having a monopoly when it relates to ads. All right, the Customs, Border, and Patrol nailed $14 million worth of, you ready for this? Meth and cucumbers and peppers. Sabrina, have you eaten any cucumbers and peppers lately? No. All I'm saying is wow. That's wild. There was a tragic shooting at Florida State University, several killed, and the shooter was not killed. He's allegedly a white supremacist. He is the son of this deputy. He used her gun, apparently. Not good. Kagan actually denied an appeal on a deportation of Mexican drug cartel members. This is a beautiful thing. When a liberal justice says, nah, baby, nah. Good job, Kagan. Real ID. Real ID is a fancy driver's license. Tom Massey, pictured here, is all up for. He's always into stuff that is superfluous. Okay? This program was not began under Trump. It came before Trump. And the idea is it is like a special protection for flight and everything else. You know what? You have to be some kind of a dumbass not to know that we already have our social security number, our date of birth. Everything is so public. Anyone who acts like we have to be careful about giving our personal information to the government, but really? That ship sailed so freaking long ago. I have one of those real ID driver's licenses now. Big deal. Van Hollen got his interview, and I did a Facebook Live about, look at him, he's sitting there talking to MS-13 guy. I did a Facebook Live about this. This only happened because Trump and the president of El Salvador got together and said, hey, let him go. Why? Photo op. This is going to be used by the National Republican Party, President Trump in 2028, J.D. Vance in 2028, 2026 midterms. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. AmeriCorps. Are you ready for AmeriCorps? Well, AmeriCorps was established under Bill Clinton, and it has failed like 5 or 6 freaking audits. Failed 5 or 6 freaking audits. And we're getting rid of it. It ought to be getting rid of. Trump is making a deal with a land swap with an Indian tribe to get control of the Tinto copper mine. Good thing. We need copper. You don't realize about all these these special metals. Copper's one of them. You got to have copper. All right. United Healthcare earnings have taken a wallop along with other health insurance industries. Sorry. By the way, I want to disagree with Sean Hannity. Good old Luigi Mangione. I don't condone him murdering Chris Thompson, but I'm sorry. The things that Chris Thompson did, insider trading, all the things that United Healthcare does to people. Sean Hannity kept bringing up, well, he was a man and he's got a wife and kids and everything else. What about all the people that United Healthcare treated bad, Sean Hannity? Pisses me off. AOC, according to Nate Silver, AOC is the top of the line for 2028. I believe that. Let me tell you how it's going to go down. AOC will win a primary. She will have the most enthusiastic supporters you can imagine. And she will get smoked in the general election because she will scare the living hell out of every moderate, independent Democrat in the whole freaking country. Trump says Jimmy Carter died happy because he now knows that Joe Biden was worse than him. Burger King. There's a franchise that has like 56 franchises filed bankruptcy because they owe $37 million. Folks, there's a Burger King down here next to Chick-fil-A, and there's like never anybody in that Burger King down there on 3L. Biden is apparently asking for $300,000 a speech. $300,000 a speech. Who's going to pay Joe Biden $300,000 for a speech? The auto pen, it looks like gold. And I called this. Jill had that auto pen. RNC record haul this quarter. Does that shock you? $50 million. In world news, the Ukraine mineral deal, according to Trump, is going to be signed next Thursday. This is massive. In pop culture, Ryan Gosling is going to be in the 2027 Star Wars movie. How about that? And in Sports Without Boundaries, we have these NBA games play in. The Heat play the Hawks. The Mavs beat the Grizzlies. I will bet on the Heat, and I will bet on the Grizzlies to make it to the playoffs. Lee Corso is retiring of ESPN. This is like 1 to 2 years too late. I mean, it was hard to listen to this guy. History. Today in history, Paul Revere made his ride. You know the biggest thing that people don't know about Paul Revere? He's a silversmith, and what he did with the Boston Massacre did more to spread the anti-British sentiment across our country than anything else. That's correct. His depiction of the Boston Massacre on silver. All right, Shakespeare insult of the day is a good one. Do not be a burly-boned, logger-headed rogue. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Happy Easter, everyone.